चिंबल येथील पॉल फर्नांडिस यांच्या मालकीचे असलेले घर रस्ता रुंदीकरणासाठी पाडण्यात येणार आहे. मात्र या प्रक्रियेत प्रशासकीय यंत्रणेकडून घोळ सुरू असून आपल्यावर अन्याय झाल्याची प्रतिक्रिया कुटुंबियांनी दिली.
I've seen the thing over here. I asked them also which is the part that is remaining, so that whatever is left over we can dump it inside in that part, because even on the eviction notice it is given as a part of the house and not the whole house. Our house is more than 400 square meters, but they have only acquired 375. The plot that they have allotted is only 326. It's not 375. It's not land to land. And when we went to the chief engineer, assistant engineer Edward Pereira, he said, "No, we are not able to give you all the land to land. Where government has got the land, then why you are acquiring lands over here? Or is it only our house that is going, because or our house is being affected, or our house is being, irritated because they are irritated with us just because of accidents taking place over here? Did we remove our house and keep it on the road? Can you all find a house on the road? People, we have been begging of them for such a long time. 2 weeks we have been begging of them. We need time to build up our house so that we can directly shift, because my parents are still senior citizens, both of them. One, my father has been under hypertension for such a long time. This is COVID pandemic. Government is telling us remain inside, but these people sitting in the office is only showing that they are doing things for pandemic situation is not working. That Menka Rao in her office, she doesn't have a heart. Twice we went begging of her. She just said, write a representation and give me, I'll see what to do. Fine, we did that. When she replies to the representation on Saturday, when we have no other way left out, she says that we have been going to court, we have been going to human rights, we are taking cases to human rights. Baba, if we are affected, if the courts are made to give us justice, we will run there. We won't come begging of your feet. Do you expect us to come begging of your? Are we Goans? Are we outsiders? Ancestral house built in 1891, rich heritage, rich history, but no use today because of it. What are we fighting for heritage then? Where are we Goans left today? We are being left out on the road like this, like robbers. Are we staying illegally in our house? The way they brought such a big force in the morning, which people have not been able to capture. We're just 4 people in the house, and people who have come to help us out early morning here. And they're bringing such a big force, and they're telling me to vacate and give us the way. You bloody have a way in front, just walk off. We don't need you.
When they get the notice?
They had given the notice, it was sent to us on 28th of August. From that time onwards, we have been asking them, Baba, you all have allotted a plot. They are just saying that we have allotted a plot. I agree, you all have allotted a plot. But the dimensions of the plot are wrong. If our house is 375, if they've acquired the whole house, they're supposed to give us the whole plot of the full thing, either 375 or 400 at the house that they are saying that the whole thing is acquired, which they have not done. They are not ready to listen to anything of us. From that day, from 28th onwards, we are begging of people, asking for mercy. We asked even in the court for mercy, and Friday was the hearing. That also went unnoticed. That also the judges say we have nothing to do because the earlier advocate did not do anything. So where are we supposed to run if the court itself doesn't do anything for us? Why are we looking up to the court? Why are we looking up to the judiciary? Why are we looking up to the constitution if the constitution doesn't hold our own freedom of right to live over here? We have not been staying illegally in the house, and that's more important for you all to know. The way they have behaved in the morning is just not right. There are people who have accepted compensation, who have accepted plots and built up things, but not a scratch of their houses have gone till now. And we are the people who are made to suffer. Every time we go to her office, we have been told, last year there was an accident, that's why your house is coming in between, so we have to demolish. Did I remove my house and keep it on the road for that accident to happen? The truck came from top with the brake failure. Was it our problem? Did his brakes fail because of our house? Did he see our house in front? At least talk sense when you all are sitting on those chairs of yours. You all just come from out and you all think that you people are great people. You all are really great people, that we Goans, when we are literally begging in front of you and you don't understand that word of humanity also. And then she says, I'm just replying to your human rights court. Lady, if you're sending us an eviction notice today evening at 4 and you're asking us to evict the next morning at 10 o'clock, from where does it stand as a human behavior? Wouldn't we run to a human rights court? For what is human rights commission made up then? Is it made up for fun? That people don't have, they have a lot of time and they're just wasting it in courts? Hopeless bloody administration that we have in Goa right now. And I'm telling this on your media, please make it clear to all of them. If at all my parents are suffering from COVID or they contract COVID, I'm telling you, I swear it, I will blame it on the collector and all these other people who came in the morning over here and were just giving a deaf ear to all of us.
I am Paul Fernandez, the owner of this house. Today the incident happened was very bad because this collector Manika is an inefficient collector in North who doesn't know administration at all. I am the person who have taken her to the court, human rights and High Court, but she is not afraid of the law. She is in violation of the law completely. That is why when they first entered my house without my consent, I put an FIR, and I put an FIR on her subordinate clerk that when an inspection is done on the site, it takes the sarpanch,
They haven't been following any rules for that matter.
the rules.
Let us be very clear about
Yeah.
these things.
And-
They've been doing some things which are very illegal, which are not right when my parents are not at home, when I am not at home.
Yeah, and then I filed an FIR. Up to now, the FIR has not been registered by the Old Goa police
There are
station.
houses here
Wait.
who have taken up compensation, who have taken up their plots, who have built up, but they are still staying in their houses. And when we pose the same question to the PWD engineer, the assistant engineer, he says, first you all vacate, we are waiting for you all to vacate and then we will do it. And if he says no, we have our recordings with us. He better not lie about this.
Yeah.
If you all are waiting for us, the road, if you look, it has not yet started entirely. It's not reached on our door that we need to vacate. And every time we have been going to them, they say we are waiting for you all. Then why have people already been waiting? They are telling us that they are waiting for them on humanitarian ground. If they are waiting for them on humanitarian ground, on which grounds were we fighting? Weren't we also fighting on humanitarian grounds? Are you all so dumb?
This collector does not have, she is a complete insane and inhuman to the public of Goa. Because she doesn't know how to rule Goa and the Chief Minister is blind to see her.
There is a
The
lot
Chief
of
Minister
that.
should see that she is not good in her seat